So in today's video, we've got another projector to look at, this time the Cinemango 100. I want to thank Vankyo for sending this one over to review today. This is a mini video projector. It supports 1080p resolution and up to a 220-inch display. This has 50,000 hours lamp life, and it's compatible with just about anything that's HDMI. It's got two HDMI ports, two USB ports, a VGA, TF or SD card, and audio video composite connection. It's currently $109 on Amazon, but I'll leave a link in the description below with current pricing and more information. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, it comes with a nice carrying case, user manual, quick start guide, a cleaning lens, and what looks like to be some type of Q-tips, HDMI cable, power adapter, adjustable foot, composite audio video adapter, and a really small remote control, probably about the size of a Fire TV remote control. Okay, so it does have a little bit of weight to it. It actually looks really good in person. You can see there in the front, it's got a really bright, sort of a teal blue color. Plus you got a lens cap. There's your IR sensor for the remote control. You've got your keystone adjustment and focus right here on the top. You've got all your controls right here up on the top. You've got your up and down, left and right, OK in the middle button. Right next to that, you got the power button, then you have a back button, input source, and menu button. You have an air inlet on both sides of the projector. You've also got one on the bottom, along with the speaker. You've also got a little filter here that you can remove. You've also got 4 rubber feet. You've also got a mounting point right in the center, and then towards the front is where you screw in the adjustable foot. The finish on this is nice and smooth. It's almost like an automotive paint. The entire body of this definitely feels like a painted metal. On the front, that's just a plastic panel, but it still looks really nice. All your connections are on the back. You've got VGA, HDMI 1, HDMI 2, audio video, headphone jack, USB 1, and USB 2. Then you've also got an SD card slot, and then your IR sensor for the remote control. Below that is where you plug in the power. Overall, this looks really nice for just over $100. Let's go ahead and get this connected and see how it looks. Obviously, with most projectors, you're going to want to turn off all the lights or just get the room as dark as possible for the best picture quality. Just a quick overview of the menu. You have picture mode, where you can fine tune it with quite a few options. Then you've got color temperature, aspect ratio, noise reduction, and then in projection mode, you've got front, rear, and rear ceiling. Moving over to sound settings, you have sound mode, balance, and auto volume. There's also an auto off timer, which may come in handy from time to time. Then you also have OSD language, factory reset, OSD transparency, OSD timeout, and software update through USB. Here's what the input source looks like, where you can switch quickly between devices that you have connected. I decided to test out a few games on my Nintendo Switch that I just got recently, and the first thing I noticed was the screen did seem a little dark for my liking, but luckily you can adjust that if needed. You'll see a little bit later in the video. I didn't experience any lag during my testing, and most games actually played nice and smooth with this projector, even though it is considered entry level. You can see the closet door there on the left of the screen, just to give you an idea of just how large this display can be. And overall, I gotta say, it looks really nice. The only downside I can see is if the projector isn't pointed exactly straight ahead, there tends to be a small area towards the outside of the screen where either text is blurry or the image doesn't look quite right. So you just have to keep adjusting that keystone angle to get it just right. I think the built-in speakers are plenty loud enough for a small to medium-sized room. Now for the best sound, you obviously want to use something like a soundbar or surround sound speakers, but the good news is if you just want to use the built-in speakers, for now they seem to have plenty of power. Not much bass, but that's to be expected on something like this. So hopefully this video gave you a little better look at the Vankyo Cinemango mini projector. Overall, I really like it. I think it's definitely worth the price. And if you're looking for something fun to do, like playing games or watching movies at home, this projector can really add the wow factor in your house. You could probably even use this in your backyard if you wanted, although you're gonna have more variables and you can't control the lighting as well to get that picture just right than if you're just using this inside your house. Now I will mention when it comes to the fan noise on this projector, you can obviously hear it while you're watching videos or playing games. But to tell you the truth, I didn't even really think about it until I was actually editing this video. It definitely sounds louder in my recording versus when I was in the room with the projector. Also keep in mind, my camera is not the most expensive one out there, so it's kind of hard to tell just how good this projector looks in a low lighting situation because my camera can barely handle it. But in my opinion, I think in person this projector looks really good. It's very comparable to some of the other projectors that I've tested in this price range. So here's some more footage just to give you an idea of what the Vankyo Cinemango 100 looks like from sliding. So overall it gives you 3 different viewing positions. Not too bad, I would say. One nice feature of the display is it's got a matte finish, so there's almost no reflections on the screen, and it has really good viewing angles. The first thing I did was hook it up to my cell phone and play some Call of Duty Mobile, and I gotta say, this looks really good. Playing mobile games on a large screen is always so much better in my opinion. This is really good, especially for games that you can use a controller on. I didn't notice any lag or... So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.